At some point, many of your customers will deal with troublesome insects or disease attacking their lawns, gardens, or flower beds. And these customers will ask you for help when choosing the best way to control these pests. In this session, we're discussing insecticides and fungicides. Now, we're covering both topics together because they're so similar in every way, except one controls insects and the other controls diseases. Many lawn and garden problems can be attributed to insects or disease, and both can cause a lot of headaches if not treated properly. Although it's hard to prevent insects from invading your lawn or garden, they're pretty easy to control. The opposite goes for disease. It's easy to prevent, but hard to control. Customers can best prevent both insect and disease problems by establishing and maintaining healthy lawns and gardens. With regular watering, fertilizing, weeding, and mowing, people should be able to eliminate or significantly reduce problems related to insects or disease. Many common insect and disease problems thrive in situations that customers can avoid. For example, soil that is too wet or warm can invite many fungi and molds to grow. Lawns with thatch, which is a buildup of grass roots and stems, are a haven for insects because it prevents insecticides from reaching them. Now, yesterday, a customer came in with a problem. Something was causing her lawn and garden plants to wilt and die. I asked her to do a bit of investigative work to identify the culprit. Since insects and diseases can both cause similar symptoms, she needed to make careful observations. For example, chinch bugs and bacterial wilt cause plants to wither and dry up, and bark beetles and Dutch elm disease cause tree branches to die. Most of the time, though, it's easy to tell if a plant is being attacked by insects or disease. Insects chew leaves, flowers, or stems, or nibble holes into fruit or vegetables. Telltale signs of disease are the presence of mold or mildew, or discolored, wilted, or dying plants. I recommended that our customer examine the troubled plants starting at the roots and working up to the leaves or flowers. This helps determine if the problem is in one small area or all over the plant. Insects will often be present all over the plant, while disease can start in one area and spread to the whole plant if left unattended. I also asked her to look carefully at the growing conditions, because plants that are injured or subject to poor growing conditions are more susceptible to insect or disease infestation. She did all that, and now she's back for more help. Let's see what we can do.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
All right.
Did you identify the culprit there?
Sort of. I found this worm in my plants and in my grass, but I don't know what it is.
Well, you have your common garden and lawn variety armyworm. I can see why you're having all the problems, because these things eat everything in their path.
Sure do. What do I do now?
Well, since they've already attacked your lawn and garden, you need an insecticide to get rid of them. Insecticides work in two ways, systemic or non-systemic. Systemic means that the chemical works inside the plant by absorbing the chemical. It then becomes a part of the plant and acts like a built-in poison. The insects then eat the plant, and the poison kills the insects. This is best for growing plants because the built-in poison protects any new growth. Non-systemic insecticides work outside the plant and act as a barrier on the leaves, stems, and flowers. Insects then come in contact with this barrier, and the chemical kills the insect. Actually, did you know that fungicides work the same way? They either protect the plant from the inside as a poison or from the outside as a barrier. Let's take a look at a few products to see what you can use. Product labels are your best source of information. Read the label before you purchase it to make certain that you know everything about the product. The information on the label shows you how to mix and apply it, the recommended wait time before re-entering the treated area, and the time to wait before harvesting fruit or vegetables. And so far, so good. This product takes care of armyworms. Now, you said that they were in your garden. Is it flowers or veggies?
Vegetables. Why?
Some insecticides and fungicides can't be used on plants that you're going to eat, you know, fruits and vegetables. But again, we're all right with this product because, as you can see on the label, you can use it on edible plants.
Do I spray the insecticide directly onto the vegetable plants?
Well, since both insecticides and fungicides come in different forms, they're applied in different ways and require different equipment. Some forms are put on the soil and others are on the foliage. Insecticides and fungicides come in four forms: ready to use, dust, concentrate, and granular. Now, ready-to-use products are a mixture of the chemical and the solution that comes in a spray bottle, and you can spray it right on the plant. Dusts are a dry combination of the chemical mixed with a material like talc. You use a squeeze bottle or a duster that puffs the dust on the plant, or a canister that sprinkles it onto the plant. Concentrates are liquid insecticides and fungicides, and they're mixed with water using a hose end or a tank sprayer. And the granular products are made up of a material like corn cobs and with the chemical that's on them. And you can apply these with a spreader Ready-to-use dust and concentrate insecticides and fungicides are applied to the foliage, while the granular ones are applied to the soil.
Thanks. I'm off to get rid of some worms.
Good luck. I'm glad we could help her out.
Excuse me, but I bought this fungicide a few weeks ago to help with the problem I was having with rose bushes, and now they're dying. I think you sold me the wrong thing.
All right, let's see what you used. What were you trying to treat?
Black spot, and it was really bad.
Okay, well, did you read the label to make sure that this was the right thing?
Yes, I did. I even read it with a salesperson.
All right, let's take a look here. Yes, this product can be used on roses, and it takes care of black spot. Now, the directions say that you need to mix 1 cup of the fungicide with 2 cups of water, and then you need to spray once a week until you see improvement. Now, did you follow these directions exactly?
Well, not exactly. The black spot was really bad, so what I did is I doubled the measurements because I figured more would work better and faster, right?
No. See, that's a common misconception. Since you didn't follow the label's directions exactly, instead of helping your roses, you probably killed them. And unfortunately, there isn't any way you can fix it. You had the right product, you just didn't follow the directions.
Okay, well, thanks anyway. I guess I learned the hard way.
Sorry.
Bye.
That's too bad. Remember to encourage customers to read the labels carefully. It may even help to review it with them. While we have some time, I'd like to go over a couple of questions that customers often ask about insecticides and fungicides. Probably the most frequently asked question is this safe? The answer is yes. But as we just learned, only if you follow the directions exactly. Insecticides and fungicides are chemicals and should be used as directed on the product label. Tell customers to use only the amount called for. Using more won't make the product work any faster or better. And only use the product on the plants named on the label. Also, customers often ask how long the product lasts. Tell them again to read the label. The usage or application information answers this question. If you don't know the answer to a customer's question, refer to any information that your lawn and garden center may have. Or tell them to contact the county cooperative extension offices, whose master gardeners can help. Manufacturers also can give information. They usually have a toll-free telephone number, and many have internet sites. Lastly, many people ask if insecticides kill beneficial insects like ladybugs or honeybees. Unfortunately, the answer is often yes. Beneficial insects eat plants and other insects that may have the insecticides in their systems. These plants and other insects then pass the chemicals on to the beneficial insects. Let's wrap it up for today by recapping what we've covered. First, identify the problem as either an insect or a disease, and help the customer to decide if they want to use a systemic or non-systemic insecticide or fungicide. Read the label with the customer to ensure that they know how to use the product, what equipment they'll need, and how long they'll need to wait before re-entering the area and harvesting fruit or vegetables. Well, that's it for today. See you in the garden.